Dear ladies and gentlemen, before success ever shows up in your life, it shows up in your mind. You can't walk into a future that your faith hasn't built first. Every great achievement, every bold decision, every life-altering change, it all begins with one thing: belief. Belief is the spark. It's the first brick. It's the starting line of every success story. You can have the talent, you can have the opportunities, but if you don't believe it's possible, if you don't believe you are capable, you'll sabotage what was meant for you. Some of us are not losing because we don't have enough resources. We're losing because we don't have enough belief. Belief is not a feeling, it's not a vibe. It's a decision to trust something greater than what your eyes can see. Belief is looking at a closed door and saying, "It's going to open." A belief is facing rejection and declaring, "That was redirection." A belief is being counted out by others and still saying, "I'm still in this." Your circumstances may be difficult. Your past may be broken, but belief breaks the limits off your life. The moment you start believing not just in what's possible, but in who you are, something shifts. You stop waiting for permission and start walking in purpose. You stop playing small and start showing up fully. What you believe determines how you behave, and how you behave determines where you end up. It's not enough to dream, you have to believe you're worthy of the dream. You have to believe you're enough, that you're chosen, that you're equipped. Even when your history says no, your belief can still say yes, because success doesn't start on the stage. It starts in the secret place where no one sees but God, and where belief is born. So don't ask, "Can I do it?" Ask, "Do I believe it?" Because when belief is in place, success is just a matter of time. 10 key points of the speech. Belief is the foundation of success. Nothing great starts without it. Everything visible begins in the invisible. If you can't see it in your mind, you won't hold it in your life. Your biggest battle is not against opposition, it's against doubt. Before the world doubts you, your own thoughts will try to stop you first. Belief isn't emotion, it's a conscious choice to trust beyond evidence. You won't always feel confident, but you can choose to believe anyway. When you believe, your actions change, and so does your reality. Behavior follows belief. You start showing up differently when you believe you're meant to be there. People don't define your value, your belief does. What others say can only stick if you stop believing who you are. Every breakthrough starts with one thought: I believe this is possible. Possibility is unlocked through perspective. Rejection isn't the end, it's a test of your belief. If belief remains, no closed door can stop your destiny. Your belief has to be stronger than your past. What's behind you doesn't have the right to dictate what's ahead of you. Belief activates purpose. You don't wait for success to believe, you believe to create success. The louder the doubt, the deeper the belief must go. Storms are loud, but your faith doesn't need volume, it needs roots. Would you like me to expand key point 1 in full speech form like previous requests? Or create a YouTube Shorts script from this title? Certainly. Here's a ** large length expansion of key point 1 ** belief is the foundation of success. Nothing great starts without it. Written in the same emotionally powerful and motivating style, without a subtitle or conclusion. Everything we admire, every achievement, every invention, every story of transformation began not with action, not with resources, not even with talent. It began with belief. The world teaches us to chase results, to focus on what's visible. But the truth is, the visible is always built on the invisible, and that invisible force is belief. You can build skill. You can gain knowledge, but if you don't first build belief, nothing else will hold. You'll talk yourself out of opportunities before you even step into them. You'll discount your dreams before the world ever gets a chance to see them. You'll shrink in rooms you were designed to lead in, all because you never allowed belief to take root. Belief is the beginning of everything. It's the foundation you stand on when everything else shakes. Without it, your vision becomes fragile. Without it, your progress becomes inconsistent. You start doubting your path the moment pressure comes. You start questioning your worth the moment people don't applaud. But when belief is in place, you can endure disappointment, rise through failure, and walk through doors no one thought you'd ever open. This is where many people miss it. They're trying to perform before they've believed. They're trying to manifest greatness without first agreeing that greatness is even in them. But you cannot rise higher than the level of your belief. You will always sabotage what you don't believe you deserve. Even if success knocks on your door, if belief isn't built, you won't answer, or worse, you'll open the door and then close it yourself. Belief gives you permission to start, to risk, to fail, to get back up. It says, even if I'm not there yet, I'm still called, I'm still chosen, I'm still capable. It turns your mindset from victim to victor, from fear-driven to faith-driven. From stuck to sent. Belief is more than motivation. It's more than a catchphrase. It's an anchor. And if you don't dig deep and anchor yourself in what you know is true about your calling, your capacity, and your creator, then every wave of discouragement will pull you under. But when belief is your foundation, nothing can collapse the house you're building. Not criticism, not failure, not fear. So before you chase the outcome, ask yourself, do I believe this is possible? And even more importantly, do I believe I'm the one who can do it? Because success doesn't start on the outside, it starts in your spirit, in your thoughts, and in your choice to believe that something greater is already inside you, waiting to rise. Certainly, here's a large length expansion of key point 2 **. Your biggest battle is not against opposition, it's against doubt. Written in the same powerful and passionate motivational style, without a subtitle or conclusion. We spend so much time bracing for the battles around us, preparing for people to doubt us, for opportunities to fail, for systems to be against us. And yes, those things matter. Yes, you will face resistance. But what if I told you the most dangerous battle isn't external? What if I told you it doesn't come from your critics, your past, or your circumstances, it comes from your own mind? Doubt is the silent assassin of dreams. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It creeps in slowly, subtly, quietly. It disguises itself as logic. It dresses itself up as being realistic. But really, it's fear with makeup on. It's the voice that says, "Who are you to try that?" It's the thought that tells you you'll fail like last time. It's the feeling that maybe, just maybe, you're not enough. The opposition outside you can never do more damage than the doubt inside you. Because no matter how loud the world gets, no voice is louder than the one in your own head. And when that voice is filled with doubt, it becomes a prison. You start talking yourself out of blessings you already qualified for. You see opportunities as threats instead of doors. You stop before you even start. And the tragic part is you could win the fight, if only you believed you were worthy to fight it. See, people can't stop what you're called to do. Failure can't stop what you're called to do. But doubt can, because doubt disconnects you from belief, and belief is the foundation of every action. Doubt paralyzes what faith was meant to activate. You stop reaching, you stop moving, you sit back and watch other people live the life you were designed for, not because they were better, but because they believed and you didn't. That's why your biggest battle isn't out there. It's in here, it's in the mirror, it's in the decisions you make when no one's watching. It's in the internal conversations you have every time fear shows up in disguise. You don't need more approval. You need more conviction. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You need to believe in you. You could silence every critic and still lose if you haven't silenced the critic within. But the good news is doubt doesn't have to be your destiny. You can choose to confront it, to speak truth to it, to build belief loud enough to drown it out. Because doubt may be loud, but your purpose is louder. You just have to turn up the volume, absolutely. Here is a large length expansion of key point 3 **. Belief isn't emotion, it's a conscious choice to trust beyond evidence, written with the same passion and emotional intensity, without a subtitle or conclusion. We live in a world driven by feelings. If it feels right, we follow it. If it feels hard, we run. If it doesn't give us goosebumps, we think it's not real. But belief was never designed to be an emotion. It's not a passing feeling that fades when things get difficult. It's not something that depends on your mood or your circumstances. Belief is a choice, a conscious decision to trust what you cannot see, even when everything around you tells you not to. Because here's the truth, feelings are fragile. They change with the weather, they shift with the situation. They're influenced by your energy, your environment, and even your sleep. You can feel ready in the morning and feel broken by lunch. If your faith is built on your feelings, your purpose will never be consistent. But belief, real belief, it stands when feelings fall. It says, even when I don't feel it, I trust it. You don't have to feel brave to choose belief. You don't have to feel strong to move forward. You just have to decide that what you know is more powerful than what you feel . And sometimes the boldest thing you can do is believe when everything in your body is screaming not to. That's not weakness, that's maturity. That's growth, that's faith. Belief is the courage to keep building when you have no blueprint. It's the determination to keep planting even when the ground looks dry. It's standing in the dark with no spotlight, no crowd, and no confirmation and saying, I'm still going to move forward. That kind of belief doesn't wait for validation. It doesn't beg for signs. It doesn't collapse because the situation doesn't feel good. That kind of belief is anchored in purpose, and purpose is always bigger than emotion. If you're building a life that matters, you can't afford to wait for motivation to strike. You have to lead yourself with conviction, with discipline, with daily decisions that don't depend on the weather in your soul. Some days, belief will feel like a fire in your chest. Other days, it'll feel like a whisper in the wind. But belief is still belief even when it feels small, even when it feels quiet, even when it doesn't give you chills. Because belief isn't a buzz, it's a backbone. So the question isn't, do I feel like I can? The question is, will I trust what I believe even when I don't feel like it? And if the answer is yes, then you've already won the battle that most never do. Of course. Here is a second, fresh large, length expansion of key point 4 ***. When you believe, your actions change and so does your reality. Written with emotional weight, spiritual depth, and no subtitle or conclusion. You don't need a new environment to start becoming who you are created to be. You need a new mindset, because when belief enters your spirit, it doesn't just stay tucked away as a silent hope. It moves through you. It starts affecting how you walk into rooms, how you approach challenges, how you talk to yourself when no one's around. Belief transforms your internal world first, and then it spills over into the world around you. There's a moment in every life when something clicks, when you stop waiting to feel worthy and start walking like you already are. When you stop shrinking to fit people's expectations and start expanding into the space you were born for. That moment isn't magical, it isn't glamorous. It's a decision to believe in what you carry, even when it hasn't fully shown yet. You can tell when someone truly believes. They stop hesitating, they stop over-explaining, they stop seeking constant validation, they stop showing up to survive, they start showing up to shift. There's a different weight in their presence, not because they're loud, but because they're certain. Their belief doesn't make them arrogant, it makes them anchored. They're not thrown off by criticism, because they've already accepted the calling. And here's what happens next. The outside starts matching the inside. Not overnight, but gradually, consistently, purposefully. When you believe you have something to offer, you begin to speak differently. You carry yourself with quiet confidence. You say no to distractions, because belief gives you focus. You stop treating life like it's happening to you, and start living like it's happening through you. People often wait for their situation to change before they change their attitude, but the opposite is true. When your belief shifts, your energy shifts. When your energy shifts, your habits shift. When your habits shift, your direction shifts. And when your direction shifts, your life moves in alignment with your destiny. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to feel fearless every day. But if you can wake up and believe that your presence matters, if you can believe that your life has purpose, your pain has value, and your future has weight, then you won't keep sitting in the same cycles. You'll take the first step, then the next, and that's how new realities are born, not from waiting, but from believing enough to move. Your breakthrough won't just come from wishing harder. It'll come from believing deeper, because what you believe shapes what you do, and what you do shapes the world you experience.